Hey everybody, this is Nate coming to you from Palin Music Center, and we got 6 mind hacks to make your practice better. Hack number 1, learn to love the process of learning, and here's the way you do it. You don't own information until you give it away. Here's what I mean. I was thinking back when I was a kid and I was learning to play, I remember the first thing that I really drove my parents crazy with was which was like Roadhouse Blues kind of deal, right? The Doors. And I probably played that thing for hours on end. And it wasn't much to it. just kept me going for a long time. And then my friends would come over and I go, hey, come here. And I showed my buddy Dave, and we were down in the basement doing that forever. And you know what? Because I showed someone else how to do what I had just learned, it solidified and I owned the information more because I gave it away freely. So that's my first tip for you. A lot of times, especially with adults, you might feel like, I don't have anything to offer the world musically until I learn all of this. Well, that's not true. Your interpretation, your filter by which you make music is really unique and important to everyone you know. So show folks, even if they're not super interested in playing guitar as much as you are anyway, you might just go, hey, check this out. I just learned this, and just show them how to do it. You'd be surprised what that does for you. All right, hack number 2. This may sound like a no-brainer, but it's a brainer. You got to learn to listen, and you got to learn to listen to music different. Here's what I mean. A lot of times in your life, especially if you're at work, you got music playing on in the background, and it's present, but you are not present in the music. When I'm trying to learn a song, or I'm trying to absorb some sort of musical content, I will force myself to block out all the other distractions and just sit and listen to music. Well, who's got time for that? Well, you probably do, because think about this. How much do you sit in front of a screen or in front of your phone and just scroll through? You got time to really listen to some music. And if you'll do, what you put in eventually is what comes out. So learn how to listen. Hack number 3, practice with a metronome. It's brutal. I don't like it. I'm going to be honest with you. Left to my vices, I would just sit around and noodle on the guitar as much as possible. But if you want to get better, you got to work on things you don't know, and you got to do it with a metronome. And I promise you, that little time that you spend, even if it's like 10, 15 minutes, that compounds and becomes progressive achievement forward. If you want to read a really wonderful book written by a really wonderful musician, Kenny Werner wrote a book called Effortless Mastery. It'll really encourage you. Check it out. He says, approach this practice like brushing your teeth. You know what I mean? Just something you do every single day. Hope you do. Something you do every single day, and it makes you better. So practice with the metronome. Tip number 4 actually came to me through a friend who walked in the store the other day, and we were talking about some opportunities that I had coming up, and long story short, he looked at me and he said, Nate, you need to treat yourself to a deadline. That's wise advice. A lot of times we don't move forward with music or our craft because we don't have anything coming up that is creating a challenge to overcome. Don't have a life where you don't have challenges to overcome. There's a feeling that you get when you know that you rose to the occasion. I want you to have that, so you need to treat yourself to a deadline. All right, hack number 5. This is a big one. Perfectionism is procrastination, friends. A lot of times you want to put your art out there, you want to put your song out there, and you want it to be perfect. I promise you, if you try to do that, you're never going to put anything out there, and worse, you might screw it up, right? Because you've sucked all the life out of it. You've tried to create something that's authentic, and you've made it inauthentic by trying to make it perfect. Get it out there. Get your songs out there. Get your music out there. Folks need to hear it from you, authentically from you, okay? So resist the urge to try to be perfect. If you get on this YouTube channel and you go down and look at our videos, I got a ton of mess ups. Here's some right now. P90 coming at you. Here we go. We got us an American Professional 2 Telecaster with a rosewood fretboard. Here it goes. That was a little bit too much spaghetti from a spoon, but hey, right? And that's okay. It's out there because I'm just trying to connect with you, and that's what music is all about. It brings us together. So resist the urge to try to achieve perfection. Just get it out there. Last but not least, I challenge you to be creative. Write a song. Well, I'm not creative. Yes, you are. You're creative. I promise you are. Write something. Well, it's not going to be any good. Well, I mean, do you need to win a Grammy tomorrow? No, just start writing and be creative. It will change the way you approach music. I guarantee it. So I dare you, be creative. Well, there's 6 hacks for making your practice a little bit better. Hey, I guarantee you, somebody out there right now is watching this going, yeah, but you left out this, that, and the other. Perfect. That's what the comment section is for. We're building community here. We need each other. We're on a journey together, right? Put your comments below. We'd love to know what kind of tips and tricks that you have. We're here to learn too. If you ever want to reach out, just give us a holler at 417-882-7006 or visit us online at palinmusic.com. We'll see you soon.